greater Northwoods area, treating patients of all ages.
Don't lose sleep by choosing a mattress from just any store. Instead, visit the experts at your one-stop sleep shop. Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central. We're the only store in the Northwoods to carry all of the name brands like Beautyrest, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Serta, and all are ready for immediate delivery. We guarantee you'll find the perfect mattress at the perfect price. We also have a huge selection of bedding, futons, and accessories. We know how important sleep is, so stop on by and sleep better today. Sleep Central in Minocqua. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise.
Tonight,
I recall the evil that passed over his eyes.
evil that found another victim.
No, it can't be.
He said, I have kidnapped her.
We had hope when that call came in.
Dateline tonight, 10/9 Central.
We're live, and it's going to be really competitive. It's the best of the best.
The stakes are sky high.
This is your dream. AGT Live, Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC.
Howard Young Urgent Care. Get in, get out, get well.
Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs
Up North at 4 with Nate and Jeff starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Nate Myhawk. Today on Up North at 4, we'll hear about a fun event taking place at the Chanticleer Inn over the weekend. I'll share my ideas on how we can best honor our good pal Jeff Weller. And I'll quiz Conrad on his NFL knowledge. We'll get to all that in a bit. But first, here's your top 4 at 4. Like the takeout menus, the packaged plastic silverware, or those mini salt and pepper packs, moist towelettes usually tend to be those things you throw in a junk drawer and then forget about. Unless you're a guy by the name of John French. The man who works at Michigan State University has been collecting moist towelettes for over 30 years. It began as a joke, but then took on a life of its own. Eventually, others began taking an interest and sending him some to add to his collection. He says that he has more than 1,000 packs in his collection from all across the globe. Johnny Depp has made a career from playing iconic characters on the silver screen, and now he's adding the title of guest author to his resume. A high school chemistry teacher is publishing her second children's book, and this one includes a foreword from the world-famous actor himself. Apparently, Depp stumbled upon her first book that was dedicated to him and was deeply moved by that. The teacher had met Depp over a decade ago for her Make-A-Wish trip and was blown away by the actor's generosity. So to have him write for your second book, that's got to be a good sign for any author. Growing up, my family had a little blue tick beagle we named Bandit. He was a great dog, and I cannot recommend beagles enough. And if you happen to be in the market for a new pup, you should check out this shelter in Tennessee. 20 beagle puppies have arrived there after recently being rescued from a mass breeding facility in Virginia. And just how could you say no to those adorable faces? And hey, a rescue dog may even become the next biggest movie star. Prey, which is a prequel of the Predator franchise, has been a big hit so far on Hulu, and one of the stars is a dog by the name of Coco. Coco was taken care of by Animal Services in Atlanta before being adopted specifically for this role. Before that, she had no prior film experience. And meteorologist Conrad Sapinski joining us now live in studio. Conrad, I know we have Theo. He's sort of our station mascot, but do you think we should go get a little beagle puppy, get another one? I'm all for it. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty down, especially with that nice looking weather out there right now. Pretty cool for this time of year. We're only in the mid-60s right now, under a lot of cloud cover, pretty calm wind, only blowing from the south at around 7 miles an hour. Slightly warmer south of us, closer to Wausau, coming in at 67 degrees, still well below the average. Our average high this time of year is supposed to be close to 78 degrees with an average low of around 53. So now we're more of a downward trend with temperatures. We had an average high of around 80. Now we're around 78. So those temperatures will slightly start to decrease from now on. I know it's that type of year, and today is showing it with a lot cooler temperatures in the region. Some 50s and 60s all across the Northwoods, with Rhinelander coming in at a 64-degree reading, some mid-60s in Eagle River, and a bit warmer in Land O' Lake. So Iron Mountain is in the 70s, same thing with Green Bay. So Areas of eastern Wisconsin and the UP have some temperatures, some warmer temperatures in the 70s. That's where that rain was nowhere near. So the temperatures had enough stability, just pretty much stick around in the 70s. So it's a lot warmer there. Here in Wisconsin, though, especially in the Northwoods, it's a little bit cooler today. Same thing into tomorrow as we have some upper 60s. But look what happens by Sunday. And then next week, we'll have temperatures pretty stable in the mid to upper 70s. So we're going to have some near average temperatures for next week. It's going to be a pretty good looking week. Besides that rain that we're going to have into tonight, we had some batches of rain, some heavier batches of rain actually passed just south of Rhinelander a couple of hours ago, but more rain will be developing. We actually have a good amount of cloud cover still sticking around in Minnesota. All of that will continue to develop, a couple more rain showers that will keep pushing it south and east into our area. But later on tonight, we'll continue cooling down near average and into the mid-50s. We'll have more coming up at 5.
Oh boy, would you look at that field goal he kicked right there?
That looks fantastic. Boy, it looks like you need to stop at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun.
Furniture and guns?
Yeah, they've got everything you need at great prices. Recliners, sofas, mattresses.
And guns?
Lincoln County Fair is back for another exciting year, August 17th through the 21st in Merrill. From live music to carnival rides, games, food and beverages, 4-H competitions, and so much more, there's something for the whole family at the Lincoln County Fair. Don't miss the Demolition Derby on Friday at 6:30 p.m. and the Antique Tractor Pull at 11 a.m. Saturday, along with the Modified Tractor Pull at 6 p.m. Then on Sunday, our new event, Mud Bogs. The Lincoln County Fair, August 17th through the 21st in Merrill.
Garden season is here. Stop at 4th Floral on North Brown Street in downtown Rhinelander. For over 120 years, our family has been growing the hardy plants that thrive in northern Wisconsin, all grown on-site in our own greenhouses. Visit us for locally grown flowers, vegetables, and hanging baskets. We have garden accessories and gifts and great gardening advice to make your yard a beautiful oasis. At 4th Floral on North Brown Street in downtown Rhinelander.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
I love this state. Knock on any door in any county, and you'll find good-hearted, hard-working folks. People whose businesses I proudly helped as Lieutenant Governor. Hard work needs to be respected again, with fair wages and opportunities to get ahead. That's how my parents opened doors for me. My mom was a teacher, and my dad worked third shift. I'm not one of these millionaires. I work just as hard for you as you work for your family. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
And welcome back here to Up North at 4. I'm at the Chanticleer Inn on the water in beautiful Eagle River. Jenny Rotz joining me now. 100-year celebration coming up this weekend.
This weekend.
I never would have known the Chanticleer has been around for that long.
We're a hidden gem.
Really. This is what I was telling you before. This is my first time being back here. And when I drove up, I was actually amazed. Like all the cabins, the resort. It's gorgeous back here. And you guys have a terrific spot on the water, too.
Best spot on the entire chain, in my opinion.
I know. You were saying you can kind of watch every boat and jet ski go by.
We're right on the channel, so every boat going by has to slow down, and you can stare and check out everybody's boats, and it's awesome.
It's like a boat parade every time you come
Every
by,
time,
right?
yes.
So 100 years celebration coming up this weekend. We're sitting now in the beer garden.
Yep.
This is going to be open for the celebration. Also, the upstairs bar area is going to be open. What else is going on? What can people expect?
So from 11:30 until 4 on this Saturday, the 13th, we are going to be having free brats, free beer, free cupcakes, candy. We have some fun drawings, a fun raffle. If you like like our Facebook page, you can get in to win a free night stay. So it's going to be a big party. We're going to have the previous owners here. The new owners are going to be here. The whole resort just sold in April, and they're just fantastic people. They want to breathe new life into this place, and they have long-term vision, and they're so excited. We're so excited to have them on board, and it is just going to be a great way for people who've been our regulars for 100 years or people who've never been here before to come and check us out.
Absolutely. I'm not going to let this slide. Free beer.
Free
brats.
Well, we're asking that you limit it one per person. Right. Don't stock up for your entire groceries for the week.
Right.
But yes, free. We are going to have other items for sale as well. If you'd like to get a hamburger or a chicken sandwich, we'll do that as well. But free brats, free beer, free cupcakes, and free fun.
See, this is how I know that you guys have been around for a while and you're really playing to your demographic. We're here in Wisconsin. You just say the word brats and beer, and I think people's ears start perking up.
And yes, we have sauerkraut.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
A little mustard, a little sauerkraut.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's hitting the spot right there. And obviously, you guys, though, been around for 100 years, so something's working.
Yes.
And obviously, new ownership group coming in. I know they want to probably put their new stamp on things a little bit, but you can't really change a formula that's been working for a century, right?
Right.
I mean, it's got to be kind of...
So our slogan with the new owners is a fresh take on tradition. People have been coming here literally for 100 years with their family, building these memories, having these traditions. And so we're definitely going to keep that, but we're going to upgrade some things come this fall. We have a million different ideas that we want to do, so we'll probably pick 5 at a time and just incrementally put those into place. But yeah, it's great.
I say, as someone who works with Jeff Weller on a daily basis, I understand how you can have a laundry list of ideas.
Yes.
And then it's kind of like, all right, we got to whittle this down a little. So I understand how that works totally. And but I want to talk though about the celebration coming up this Saturday. This is open to anybody, right?
Everybody. New people who don't even know we exist, people who've been our customers forever. 11:30 to 4. Everybody is welcome.
Free beer, I just can't get over that.
I know.
Free beer and free brats. It's awesome.
Yep.
I love it so much. And this is going to be a lot of fun. 11 to 4. Anyone can come hang out.
Anyone can
Raffles,
come.
Prizes.
You can come by boat, you can drive, you can walk, you can fly. I don't care how you get here. Just come. Raffle prizes, and it's going to be a great time.
Absolutely. And if you come by flying, I think that's like bonus points somehow. I don't know.
Somehow we'll make sure you get a hat or something. I don't know.
That'd be
maybe
impressive.
you get 2 free brats if you fly in. I don't know.
Absolutely. So, and if anyone wants more information, where can they check you out? You guys on Facebook?
Absolutely.
Website?
Facebook has all our updates, all our information. Shanna Clearin on Facebook for sure. You can check out our website, shannaclearin.com. You can always call us. We want to answer all your questions so we can get as many people here as possible.
Absolutely. Well, Jenny, I appreciate you taking the time. It sounds like it's going to be a blast on Saturday. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be stopping by. Thanks for taking the time to share.
Yes, thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll be right back here on Up North at 4.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Ripco Credit Union.
Did you know that Ripco Credit Union has been around for 90 years? That covers generations of members, people we've stood by and stood behind every step of the way. If you're in the market for a financial institution you can trust, one with deep roots in the communities we serve and an attitude of excellence, give Ripco a chance and we'll give you our best. Ripco Credit Union, Rhinelander and Eagle River, federally insured by NCUA.
An attitude of excellence. Ripco Credit Union.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
I'm Tim Michaels. I'm not a politician. I'm a businessman who helped build a great Wisconsin company and created thousands of jobs. Tony Evers, Joe Biden, they're 2 peas in a pod. Both career politicians in way over their head, failing the country and the state of Wisconsin. That's why I'm running. We need to have strong, proven executive leadership in Madison that can get things done and make this state as great as it can be.
What does expert HVAC installation look like to you? Having a perfect reading nook on a humid day? A place to enjoy the view on a cold winter day? With a Carrier system installed by Dahlquist, your home will be comfortable from room to room. Plus, you'll be getting expert installation of a system brought to you by the people who invented modern air conditioning. Contact Dahlquist today for your Carrier. Turn to the experts. Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Welcome back here to Up North at 4. Conrad, as you know, and I'm sure a lot of people watching know, Theo, Jeff's dog, usually makes appearances on our show from time to time. He is sort of our quasi-station mascot.
Station mascot,
if you will. A lot of people love Theo, and apparently a lot of people in Cincinnati love a hippo. Yeah, so apparently this hippo has kind of gone viral. Earlier this week, the Cincinnati Zoo shared the news that one of their bigger adult hippos, the name of BB, was having a child. That child is now here, and they had a Name the Hippo contest. They had thousands of entries, and it's down to 2 finalists. Both Fritz or Ferguson will be the name of this baby hippo. Conrad, I don't know if I have a say in this at all, but I think I like Ferguson the hippo a little bit better.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Imagine if we had a hippo.
That's
yeah, right? That'd be interesting.
Like a little baby hippo. And, I was like trying to think to myself, like we could have a little tank over here of water if you wanted to take a dip and whatnot. So I don't know how expensive hippos are. That's probably a long way off, but I'm kind of hoping that somebody from the Cincinnati Zoo is actually watching our show right now and is willing to accept a couple of last-minute name suggestions. So I have a couple for us here. This first one is actually in honor of you, calling it Comrade Conrad. You see, you got to keep the 2 Ks there.
I like it.
I even decided to give the hippo a little Polish traditional hat, which I didn't know was a thing.
It is,
but you know, you are our resident Polish guy, so I figured
it's called górale. It looks like a hat that górale would wear. So it's the Polish people in the mountains. So it's like more mountainous people. Yeah, they're a little bit different. Like their language is a little bit more like a slang, I would say. It's a little bit different. Very interesting. Their food is amazing. You got to try their cheese.
Górale?
Górale. Yep. I have a lot of friends. Right? Górale. See, you're almost Polish. Look at that. You're getting there. Yeah. Percentage going up.
So I think Comrade Conrad would be a nice name for a little baby hippo as well. And just kind of, I wanted to stick with the weather guy theme because we do love our meteorologists here at Channel 12. I got another one here for us as well. This one's Giant Jeff, because we know hippos get to be very big. Of course, Jeff is on vacation today, so he's not here to see this. But I think if we can convince someone to let us borrow a hippo for a day when Jeff comes back, that'd be a nice little surprise.
Yeah, I like what you did there. A little Giant Jeff, GG, and then it's a small hippo. Yeah, I like that. Exactly. It's good humor. I like that.
Play on words there, right?
I love it.
Well, obviously, I don't think Jeff would enjoy a hippo being named after him.
He'd be like, oh, I don't know.
I'm sure he might take that one the wrong way. And there are better ways to sort of honor someone's legacy. Like, for example, Bill Russell. I know you are a basketball fan, if I'm not mistaken. Bill Russell, as many of you may know, Boston Celtics legend. He recently passed away at the age of 88 at the end of July. One of the best basketball players of all time. 11 NBA titles, 5 MVP awards. He's one of the best players, but also was a monumental figure during the civil rights movement of the 1960s, a very outspoken athlete. And so with his death just a few weeks ago, the league said, hey, we are going to retire his number 6 across the NBA. That means no players, except for ones already wearing number 6, will be allowed to ever wear that number once again. And I thought, you know, we can't really do numbers here at Channel 12, but I did think if we could honor a good pal, Jeff Weller, I grabbed one of his ties. So I'm thinking after the show here, we could raise his tie to the rafters. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to hang it up here, but I think that'd be a nice little thing for Jeff to come back to.
Yeah, we got to put it up on the wall or something. That looks good.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll hang this up, and then that way people know Jeff Weller will forever be cemented in Newswatch 12 legacy.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of legacy, though, Packers opening up the preseason tonight, Conrad. I'm going to ask you some very tough questions about that. That's next, though, on Up North at 4.
Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure is your Arctic spa dealer. Made in Canada, Arctic spas are the best cold weather spas in the world. Ask about Spa Boy, our automated saltwater system. That's Arctic Spas at Powerhouse Lawn and Leisure in Merrill.
Let's dive into Lake Minocqua for an evening showing of the great outdoors, August 13th at Torpy Park. Watch the movie from on land, by boat, or float in the water. Pre-show beach party starts at 5:30 p.m. For ticket and event information, visit letsminocqua.com/dive-in.
Menards is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Plus, get 11% off. Get truckloads of savings on items you need and use every day. For everyone, we have it all, from big to small and everything in between. Save on your favorite cleaning supplies from Procter & Gamble. They deliver quality products from brands you can trust, like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Stock up on Procter & Gamble products and get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Medicare beneficiaries learn how the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Oneida County may be able to help lower the cost of your Medicare premiums and deductibles. Through the Medicare Improvement for Patients and Providers Act, the Aging and Disability Resource Center is available to help educate beneficiaries about the low-income subsidy program for Medicare Part D, Medicare savings programs, and Medicare preventive services. Call the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Oneida County or visit online for more information.
It's summertime at the Rhinelander Brewery, featuring live music and open to enjoy 7 days a week. Come in and enjoy snacks and our rotating local beer selection. Grab your favorite food at CT's Deli and bring it in to enjoy. Fill up your growler or howler from the beers exclusive to our tap room. We have a large selection of apparel, so shop with your four-legged friends because we are dog-friendly. Rhinelander Brewery is looking to enjoy your summer with you.
I'm Mandela Barnes. People like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, they're bringing big, bold ideas to Capitol Hill.
Radical ideas funded by the taxpayers.
Free public higher education. We need an immigration system that says that no human being is illegal. We can start by making sure that immigrants have access to driver's licenses and in-state college tuition.
And guess who's going to pay for all that? Wisconsin Truth PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Welcome back to Up North at 4, and if you couldn't tell already, I got the football tie on because, of course, football season is back, at least for the Green Bay Packers. It's only preseason, so this game doesn't officially count, but they'll be on the road tonight against San Francisco. Football is here. Conrad, you were just telling me you're not the biggest, you're a football fan, but
I
you're
would
not
say I'm a fan. Yeah, I don't have like an official team yet. Yes, I don't have an official team.
So we can convert you is what I'm hearing.
Ooh, yeah, actually, yeah.
So I'm going
to
start planting the seeds now a little bit, I think. I want to teach you a little bit of history, and I think the best way to do so is by quizzing you. So it's the preseason opener tonight. Why not ask you some questions about preseason Packers football? Some of these I didn't even know, and I'm a diehard fan. So this first one I got for you. What year was the first year that Green Bay played their first exhibition game? Was it A, 1919, B, 1921, C, 1926, or D, 1934?
I got to go with B.
You're going B.
1921. I just have a feeling it's B. Look at that.
You had a great feeling.
I knew
it
that
is
one.
1921. You're off to a great start, so now keep that in your memory bank, all right?
I want to know.
So that first exhibition game took place 1921. Which small-town Wisconsin team did they play? Was it Hayward, Monroe, Menominee, or Rice Lake? Any ideas?
I'm kind of debating between A and B. I think I'm going to go with A, Hayward.
You thinking Hayward? Let's check it out. They played Menominee. Because a lot of small towns had little barnstorming teams that would play professional football teams way back in the day, which is insane to think about now, but that was just the way it worked back then. So 1 for 2 so far.
Yeah.
Not bad.
1-1.
You can kind of get back to it here. We got question number 3 for you. So Green Bay, they played one preseason game outside of the United States. That was in 2019 against the Raiders. My question is, though, where was that game played? Was it Winnipeg, Mexico City, Toronto, or was that all the way across the pond in London?
Oh, that was definitely in London.
You think it was in London?
Yeah, I think it was in London.
You sound pretty positive.
I seem confident in it, but if it comes up Toronto, I'll be...
Neither. It was Winnipeg. No. And I remember this, too, because, you know, Canadian football, they have a slightly different field. and they couldn't fix it in time for this game.
Really?
So they literally had to play this game with the end zones being at the 10-yard line. It was very strange to watch. It did not work out so well. I don't think they're going to be going to Winnipeg.
Got it actually mixed up London with the baseball. When they had that baseball game, it was like a 15-14 score.
It was ridiculous,
I remember that. It was Yankees, by the way.
I remember that a couple of years ago. All right, I think we got time for one more question.
Do that.
Let's see if you can finish strong here. All right, so under Vince Lombardi, one of the best coaches in NFL history, Green Bay had a record winning streak in preseason games. How long was that winning streak? Was it 19 games, 15 games, 24 games, or was it 21 games?
So I see you're trying to mess me up there. You're changing up the 19, 15. You're not making it in order. So now it's a real gamble. Do I have a phone line? Can I phone someone in for
I mean,
this,
if you want to. I don't know who else is going to know this.
You. Maybe you know. Top 2 answers on the board?
Top 2.
Top 2.
It's one of the top 2.
Let me go with 19.
You're going to say 19? Let's take a look. Yep, all right. I led you in the right spot. 19 games that has since been surpassed by the Baltimore Ravens. 21 straight preseason wins, which is bonkers to think about.
Hopefully this year's going to be, an undefeated great year.
I've got high hopes for the Packers this year, so I'm excited to watch their first official game later tonight. And Conrad, I'll convert you at some point. We're going to take a break here in Up North at 4. Stick with us on the other side.
Here in Wisconsin, too many homeowners endure frustrating and costly window problems. The ones who do something about it, well, they call us. Renewal by Anderson of Greater Wisconsin. Call today and save big. We are your full-service custom replacement window solution. We have been replacing and installing windows in Wisconsin for over 10 years. Our windows are made with Fibrex composite material, which is vastly superior to vinyl and won't warp or bow. Every window is custom built in the USA, low maintenance, installed by our certified master installers, and comes with the nation's best warranty coverage. We handle everything locally from start to finish and beyond. Call today because this savings offer only lasts for a limited time. Installation is always included. Plus, right now, get no payments and no interest for 12 months. Don't miss out. Schedule your free in-home consultation today.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Enter a haven for European-style baking at Boulangerie in Tomahawk. Fresh breads, pastries, soups, salads, and more. The finest ingredients prepared from scratch with a fanatical eye for detail. Simply the best. You deserve Boulangerie.
Come to Lakeland Furniture and Mattress in Minocqua and meet me, Guy, the new owner. Same great location, plus added lines of furniture and accessories, including a large selection of outdoor furniture. Lakeland Furniture and Mattress, Highway 51 in Minocqua.
Tonight,
I recall the evil that passed over his eyes.
evil that found another victim.
No, it can't be.
He said, I have kidnapped her.
We had hope when that call came in.
Dateline tonight, 10/9 Central.
We're live, and it's going to be really competitive. It's the best of the best.
The stakes are sky high.
This is your dream. AGT Live, Tuesday and Wednesday on NBC.
All right, Conrad, it's a bit of a cooler day. We were talking football. It felt like fall today, and I was a fan of this, but warming up, it sounds like, later?
Yes. It will actually warm up. Bring out the sweaters for today. Today's that unusual cooler weather day. Our average is around 78. We had a little bit of rain showers just south of Rhinelander, but we'll get another round of showers into tonight. It's a little bit cooler in Wisconsin today, 50s and 60s, but look at that temperature trend. We warm up by next week into the mid to even upper 70s, so it's going to look really nice.
I am fine with the 50s, 60s. If you want to keep it there, it'll be good for me. Thank you, Conrad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on Up North at 4.
Eagle River Real Estate Auction, Sunday, August 21st. 87 acres and 1,200 feet of frontage on the Wisconsin River. Beautiful home and commercial shop. Contact Brass at St. Louis Auction.
Journey to North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where winning, excitement, and entertainment unite. This August, we're celebrating the 70s as we finish our Real Back Time summer promotion, giving away over $300,000 in cash and prizes, including your chance to be all shook up when you win your share of $40,000 in the Cash is King giveaway. Receive one entry for every 25 points earned daily in August. And don't miss the cash drawings on Saturday, August 27th at North Star Mohican.